Mono's journey. This journey is not one of the better memories I will have when I am grown, yet is one that will forever stay with me. Perhaps it was the refusal, the embarrassment, the lifeless feeling I endured, or the overwhelming experience of coming back the week before midterms. This is my story, my journey, my odyssey of when I had the kissing disease, mono. We were all on winter break, and I started to feel dehydrated during an extraordinary wrestling practice. My nose was stuffed, and breathing became difficult. I had figured it was just a winter cold, so like every other teenager on winter break, I held it off and ignored my atrocious feeling. Unfortunately, it gradually just kept on getting worse. On the last day of break, I was feeling better and decided to watch a movie with my family. I suppose it was when I fainted that my cunning cover-up was exposed. The next day marked the dreadful return to school, only I was forced to skip. I was taken to the doctor. They poked me, they pricked me, and had checked me for all kinds of diseases. Nothing was coming up. No thought of what I could be contaminated with. That is, until a positive diagnosis had occurred. I knew there was a possibility that I had it, but I refused to accept the information. Me? Jake Stein? Mono? Oh wait, that does go together. Anyways, how could I get it? I denied the inevitable truth. I had mononucleosis. Only after the doctor explained what would happen did I really get scared. Doctors usually extend the truth to the worst case scenarios, but nearly everything I was told did happen. The next 2 weeks basically consisted of lying in bed, barely able to move, blisters that opened all in my mouth, bloody stuffed noses, severe headaches, closed throats, and the feeling of being dead. I will tell you this. I had my mom call up all of my family members, telling them that I loved them because I thought death was my fate. Over the course of the next 2 weeks, I had forced what little food and drinks I could down my throat. As a result, 15 pounds were lost. Fortunately, I had a supernatural aid in none other than the form of my mom. She stayed home to assist me. When water was not going down, she would sit me up and I would drink as much as I could. When food did not go down, she had blended it so I would not suffer from malnutrition. When my throat was closing, she ran to the store and got me medicine that was crucial for me to have. When I flipped out that I was missing school, I had perfect attendance at the time. She assured me that my absences were excused and that all of my teachers would be understanding. Without my mom, there would be no journey, no bounce back to success. I would have died. On top of all that, there was a fierce dragon battle that I had to fight. When I started to feel better, I realized that I would have to do all of the work that I missed. There was plenty of fear and doubt that midterms were not going to be good for me, and that I would not be able to transition back into school. After all, I missed 2 weeks of school in addition to the 2 weeks of winter break. This was a challenge that I had to take up. No more procrastinating, no more studying. Well, no more not studying anyways. No more bad time management. Thankfully, I had overcome my fears of not doing the work because I finished everything, even with a day to spare. My dragon battle was conquered. Then came school. I came back with one thought on my mind, taking all of the assignments I missed and doing good on the midterms. This was my sole goal upon returning. Sure, I would have to deal with the embarrassment from everyone who did not understand how draining of an experience this all was. Thankfully, my ultimate boon was accomplished. I was confident when taking every single one of my midterms and had even gotten fairly decent grades on them too. Now I have a lesson for all of you. Next time you kiss someone, make sure they have not had any form of contamination in the last 50 days, or if you engage in any unsanitary physical actions such as wrestling, make sure you clean yourself as soon as possible.